I'm live. So, just trying to finish this knife at the moment. So, I know I'm gonna get people in on this. That's fine. Let's bring this back up a little bit. Let's make sure I got the lens clean. Sorry. Horrible at this. You would think, man, I would have this figured out by now. Ooh, it's warm today. 4 people. So, I shot an actual video a little bit ago. I'm just trying to finish up this Hinderer Tonto. Hey! And I am on the final stone. Getting that forward angle done. Got any Tabasco? You're a funny guy, Chris. So your neck knife. Hey, what's up, John? Long time no, long see no time. So your neck knife, Chris, should be on its way back from getting a sheath. Sorry it's taken so long. It's just the way it is sometimes. So I'm currently finishing that perfect transition on that. Now I'm not being bragful or prideful about it. I am one of the few people that do Tontos freehand and can get that angle the same on both sides. There's a difference between bragging and knowing that you're good at something. So while I'm finishing this, I have had a bunch of people contact me, and I wanted to do a video since live feeds stay up. I wanted to do a video explaining how things work and the way things are going to start going moving forward with the website and all that stuff. So as it stands right now, we'll get this out of the way at the beginning. It's just here. As it stands right now, this is the way things work. When people contact me, the first thing that happens is I build you an estimate. Now, you guys that are return customers, just disregard this. I build you an estimate based on services requested, number of knives, type of knife, and difficulty. Tontos, double-edged, SM100, and recurves are a different price. There's an upcharge for that because they're more difficult. Now, this is where it's gotten confusing for some people. Once I send that estimate, that's due up front. You should pay that. That should be done before it goes in the mailbox. Now, my standard price, as long as it's not a Tonto, recurve, double edge, $25 for my standard sharpening, $35 if you want $30 if you want 10,000 grit, if you want 12. So there's an upcharge, and it's because there's more work. There is more work that goes into not just the wear on the stones. There's more work that goes into a 12,000 grit edge than goes into a 10,000 grit edge. There's a higher grit pressure, which means more work. So there's an upcharge. So you guys send me the stuff, and I'll do the estimate, and I'll add the shipping and handling, and then this knife required no other special work. It's done. The customer already paid for shipping, handling. It goes right back out. No more interaction required. You basically just, your knife shows up and it's done. For people that are questioning why I do it up front, it makes it so much simpler for me. I do not have to track who's paid and who hasn't. All I have to do is, if there was extra work required, then I don't have to, I can just charge that and then I'm done. Sorry, I was checking something. We gotta do this here. So, shipping and handling comes in. I started charging a handling because the fact is, that's work that I'm doing. I have to package your stuff up. It takes time. I figured it all up. So there's that. The flip side too is if you're not comfortable doing friends and family, which I'm perfectly fine with, you have to add 3% to cover the fees. The fees, I don't agree with the way PayPal does it. I get charged fees. When you guys send me something, if it's done goods and services, I get charged a fee. I basically, if you don't want to do friends and family, you got to add the 3% for fees. It's just the way it works. So, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. You send me your stuff, I get it done, I send it back. Modifications, add about $100 for like anodizing, ceramic coating, things like that. I should charge more, but you know, I also don't want to, you know, to wreck you guys' wallets as well. So $100, I figured, as long as it's not a complex thing, plus whatever the cost of the sharpening. So that's basically how that all works. Now that we've got that out of the way, what are you guys up to? This knife has got some grit in it. Oh, Jack, I did see the super chat. I appreciate it. So we're gonna get this done. I was gonna go up to Elliot's shop today, but I've got too much stuff here at the house to do. Not really that much that needs done, so Sunday I'm probably gonna go. And if you guys got knives in for anodizing and stuff, it's gonna happen on Sunday. And I'm waiting on a stone. What's my PayPal? I'll send you when I get back from vacation. Ron, I will get with you. Just email me or text me after this. I will get with you and we'll get it figured out. Yeah, right? That thing came out awesome. So I'm just finishing up stuff for today. I have Big's box of knives, but I really need to get, hey Peter, get a laptop then. I really need to get a couple stones that I'm missing. This phone is giving, I don't know why. I can tell because the screen is flickering. It's changing from bright to dark. Hang on a second, let me make sure I've got all the chat here. I've got it in the car ready to go Sunday. I need to grind some knives and I want to do some final touches on your Hornets. So the only reason I haven't started on your Master Blaster is because final touches on your Hornet that I need to take care of. It came back from sheath, all spot where it's shipping. The handle material got marred. It looks like it whacked up against something. And so I need to take them off in that spot, maybe do some more work and work that in on both sides so it looks even. And then it'll be done. Do that. I'm gonna do before I start shipping too much, you know, on that. So I gotta get this down to 1/2 micron now. So I was hoping to get these done earlier so that I could ship them. It's just not gonna happen today. So there is nothing to ship today. I shipped on Monday some stuff that didn't go out, put it in the car, completely forgot about it. No, but I have Face Navy SEAL. He's been at Elliot's shop once or twice. He seems like a pretty nice guy. And he makes some pretty cool knives. Common courtesy, just out of courtesy, I would contact him before I did any work on something. So if you're wanting something modified, as a fellow vet, I would say contact him and see if he can do it. As much as I need to make money, I also know he does too. So I'm not here to take money out of a fellow service member's mouth. You know what I mean? So contact him first, see what he says about any work or modifications you've done. Sharpening, I don't have a problem doing I will sharpen knives. A lot of knife makers, I'm not gonna lie to you, most knife makers, their knives, their edges, if you send it back to them, you're not gonna be happy with it. That It's not that. Let's give her an old testerini. I did a video. I shot a video earlier today. I'm gonna finish editing it and get it put up. Hey, look! It's a Cold Steel page of my Smoky Mountain Knife Works catalog. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that'll do. That'll do. So, I don't know, you guys, did you guys get to see did you guys get to see my conversation with Rick Hinderer? I don't know what's going on. My phone, brand new phone. I shouldn't. Yeah. My phone's pretty hot. Internet seems like it's not wanting to. There you go. But no, the big part of it was I wanted to. I do pride myself on how well they come out. So let's see. Did I miss any chats? Let's see here. Charles Anderson. There's Peter Chimera. What's my PayPal? Yeah, like I said, Ron, just contact me. Actually, a best bet would be to text me when I get done here, and I'll get you all the information about what you're wanting done and how much it's going to cost, because some of those two-tone finishes are more. So let's see. Not a problem. I have a live fee. Which PayPal? 4 knives. There was something I thought I missed. Got to work on my Master Blaster Sunday. Mine's in my pocket, so I need to get your stuff done and get it out to you. I've had it too long. I apologize. Somebody asked what was in my pocket. I thought somebody asked what was in my pocket. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Yeah, make sure you tell Jake too. Catching every fourth word. I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't do anything else with it. I did, so Cali Custom Show, I talked with Rick Hinderer for, I don't think we recorded all of it. I talked with him for good, and then record the rest of it. And Will Touch from Touch Blades earlier this week, and I've talked to him a couple times. There's a chance, so that you guys know, there's a chance that Nico and I are going to TKI. As a matter of fact, while we're inside, assists with this and high signal. So, not yet. So the thing is, we have a guy. No, I recorded it. There is one of my customers who is wanting to foot the bill for Miko and I to go to Las Vegas. He was going to pay for us to fly to Vegas, and I told him, I'm sorry, guys. I got a brand new router. This is as good as it's going to get. So I told him, you know, there's no need to fly us out there. We're close enough to drive, and then we would have a vehicle available while we're there. So there's a chance we might go to the Tactical Knife Invitational, and I might have a video from there. So, guys, that was it. I just wanted to get out because I've had people ask and explained. No clue. No clue. Whatever the hardest you can get SM100 on. Get SM100 too. Guaranteed it. Because Elliot uses whatever hardening gets you the highest intersection between Rockwell wear and impact resistance. That's why his 20 CV that he does in-house is insane, because it's at 64 Rockwell, but it's also most wear resistant, and it's also the most impact resistant treatment you can get on it. And but it is a long process. On it, what do you mean, like listed? They don't mark their HRC on anything. He doesn't do a Rockwell test on stuff. He's done enough of them that he knows if I do this heat treat at this temperature for this long, and then, or to this temperature, quench, and do a double soak secondary heat treatment. Well, that's because it depends on how you do it. Some people will treat it differently. Some people put it in a different oven. Most people aren't going to say it. So I don't know. I guarantee if you go to Summit Metals, they'll be able to tell you, because they're the ones that market it for knife making. They're the ones that get it. Like if you're going to buy SM100, that's where you're going to probably get it from. So that's pretty much the end of the video. I was just, like I was saying, there was enough questions about my service and things like that from newer customers, because at this point now, there's 3,400 people on my YouTube channel that subscribe. Almost a little bit more than 3,400. But the fact is, they don't do, I'm not talking about their heat treat. They have a heat treat listed for the material. So there's enough people now that have not dealt with it and are sending me, you know, first-time customers, that it's confusing for them. Like, I charge up front, and that's confusing for them. I was like, well, here's the thing. It's just the way I'm gonna do it. And when the website gets going, and that's the reason I started doing it too, is it's going to be, that's the standard. You send me stuff, it has to be paid up front. Fair and Forge does the same thing. If you're sending stuff in for modification, you pay up front. And that's the way the website's gonna be. You're going to check into the cart, you're gonna pay, and then you ship. So, they have crazy knives. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not going as a proxy for more than one person. But at any rate, yeah, that's just the standard now. Anything that's due on the backside, outside of the estimate, we'll handle that on the backside. But I just wanted to get this video up, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna add this link as a permanent link in most of my videos. Peter, leave me be. I did not get you, I'm not getting you an Isham Black Star. It's not gonna happen. So that's the other thing. What he's referring to is I have been talking with WE pretty regular. The actual agreement, the contract agreement went out with WE. I can tell you that, but I can't tell you like what it's gonna be. You know, as far as for me. So that's done. I talked with Mattia, the CEO of Beg Knives, about maybe offering my, and he said, that's a good idea. So I've got to talk to, I'm going to try and call Mark Beg today. That's going to be a long drawn out conversation, because Mark's a psycho. He's insane. It's great. I love him. He's crazy, just like me. Nico had to keep very close watch on me to make sure I didn't wander off with Mark Beg at the Portland show. And it is no joke. Me and Mark could get into some serious fucking trouble. We'd just wander off and just no one would see us for days. We would be drunk somewhere in a ditch or alley somewhere 3 days later going, what the fuck happened? Where are we? That was a good weekend. I could see that happening. That's one of those things. He is that kind of, he's a special kind of crazy, my kind of crazy. He's great to talk to. He is so much fun. We had a blast in Portland. I talked to him for probably 45 minutes, and I talked to him for another 45 minutes to an hour at Cali Custom Show. So, well, guys, I have got some cleaning up to do out there. I made a fucking hell of a mess earlier. I shot a video that I'm getting ready to edit. It's kind of outside of the normal stuff, so you'll see it when it posts up. But, yep, video that should be going up a little bit later. Other than that, I'm gonna get off here and see if I can't help my wife get some stuff organized and put away. And then my daughter has a physical therapy appointment today, and I'm debating if I'm gonna go with them, because she's been having problems with that injury, and we're finally getting her into physical therapy. So, guys, take it easy. Jack, once again, I appreciate that. Jack, when you get a chance, shoot me an email or a text. Text is down below. You can shoot me a text if you want about those knives you want to send me. So, you guys take it easy, and I'll talk to you next time.